Hi, my name is Rosie Acosta. I'm a yoga and meditation teacher, speaker, and the host of Radically Loved Radio. Today, I'd like to share a short practice with you that I like to do anytime I have a frenetic day in order to get really grounded and to have a good night's sleep. Let's get started. So we'll start in Hero's Pose. And so just arrive into a position that's comfortable for you. You can place your hands palms facing down. This invites a little bit more grounding. When you're ready, you can begin to close down your eyes and we'll just take a few breaths. Take a big deep breath in through your nose. Smooth, complete exhale back out through your nose. And if it feels better to breathe in and out from your mouth, if it's more comfortable that way, then just do whatever feels best. It's always best to do a breathing technique that doesn't feel like it's creating too much agitation. So close your eyes. Let's do 2 more rounds of just normal breathing. Inhale deeply and exhale fully. And one more time, take a big deep breath in. Smooth, complete exhale. Let your shoulders relax, let your throat relax, even soften the muscles of your face. Good. And then let's come into child's pose. So knees a little wider than hips. You can pull your hips all the way back, arms extended if that feels okay on your shoulders. And let your forehead soften down onto the ground. And we'll take 3 full cycles of breath here. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Smooth, complete exhale. Let your heart melt down towards the mat. And we'll do that 2 more times. Take a big deep breath in. Smooth, complete exhale. Let your hips pull back. Continue to soften the forehead down towards the mat. And last one, take a big deep breath in. Smooth, complete exhale. Good, and then come into an all-fours template. So shoulders over the wrists, hips right above the knees. And once you arrive into this position, if you need to pad your knees just to add a little bit of support, you should roll up a blanket or the mat if you're on a mat so that you're comfortable. We'll do a few rounds of cat-cow. Inhale, lift your heart, lift your tailbone. And then as you exhale, pull back, round out. Relax the back of your neck. We'll do that again. Inhale deeply, heart lifting, tailbone lifting. Exhale, pull back, round out. Good, and then just 2 more times. Inhale. Smooth, complete exhale. Good, and then last one. Inhale. Smooth, complete exhale. Good, and then come back to a neutral spine. From a neutral spine, let's just begin to do big circles. So shoulder to shoulder, hip to hip. And this movement can be as big or as subtle as you like. So imagine like you're drawing big circles around your mat or around your space. So most of the time we move in a linear way. We move front and back, side to side. Very rarely we get to actually move in ways that are more innate to our qualities and then go into the opposite direction. Good. You can take this into any pattern that feels good, especially after a long day. If you've been sitting or if you've been in a static position, it really allows things to move, to release any tension. Good, and then come back to a neutral spine. And from a neutral spine, we'll do some shoulder opening. So root down firmly through your right hand. Lift your left arm up, take a deep breath in, and then as you exhale, thread it under. Come down to your left shoulder, let your left ear rest on the mat or on the ground. And you can stay here and keep this hand just to add a little bit of support. We'll take 2 deep breaths here. And so in this position, just to add a little bit more grounding, you can draw both hips back evenly. Good, and then root down through the right hand. Inhale, lift the left arm up just to release it. And then you can place it back down. We'll do the second side. Root down through the left hand, lift your right arm up, take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, thread it through. Come down onto your shoulder and let your right ear rest on the ground. This is actually quite relaxing. And if you put a little effort into keeping your hips even, it just gives you a little bit more traction. Let's take one more full deep cycle of breath. Inhale. Good, smooth, complete exhale. Good, root down through your left hand. And inhale, lift the right arm up, take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, bring it back down. Okay, now come onto your back. And so now when we come onto our backs, we're just gonna do a few rounds of dynamic bridge. And so when you come down, see that your feet are about hips distance and parallel. And once you arrive here, just place your hands by your sides. Again, it's important that you really find a comfortable position. If you need support behind your low back or you need more lumbar support, just position yourself in a way that you can just be here for a few more moments. Once you're really grounded, press down firmly through the four corners of your feet. And then when you're ready, you'll inhale, lift your hips up, reach your arms forward, up and back, lengthen through the sides of your waist. Take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, bring your hands back down. At the same time, your hips come down. Good. And so we'll do those movements a few more times. Take a deep breath in, reach your arms forward, up and back. Inhale. Smooth, complete exhale, bring your hands back down by your sides. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, reach your arms forward, up and back. Take a deep breath in. Smooth, complete exhale. Bring your hands back by your sides. Good. And then last one. Inhale, press down through your feet. Inhale, reach your arms forward, up and back. Take a deep breath in. Even hold your breath at the top. And then smooth, complete exhale, lowering everything back down. Just take your time as you bring everything back down to this position. Good. Let your upper back just begin to release. In a sense, already feeling a little bit more grounded. Draw your right knee into your chest, grab a hold of your shin, and extend the left leg forward. Reach your left arm by the side of your left ear, just extending the entire left side. And so this is just really allowing the hips to release. If you flex your feet, you might feel a little bit more of a stretch. So you can choose either to just keep your feet relaxed or to flex both feet. Good. We'll take 2 more cycles of breath here, and you can close your eyes if that feels comfortable and just stay with the breath. So it's important to continue to establish a fluid rhythm of breathing, especially after a long day. Good, last breath. Good, and then gently begin to switch sides. Draw your left leg in, extend your right leg forward, reach your right arm by the side of your right ear. Good, and again, the position of your feet, you can either keep your feet flexed, even create a little bit more traction by drawing the left shin bone away from you, or you can keep your feet relaxed. And so creating a full extension is really allowing everything to expand. It's expanding your lungs. It's allowing you to release any tension, any unneeded stress. Continuously releasing your throat, relaxing your jaw, your forehead. Good. One more breath. Good. Once you complete, draw your right knee in. Just hug both knees into your chest. You can begin to rock from side to side, just massaging your low back. We'll come into a nice, easy twist. Release the knees over to the right side. Extend through your left arm. So here you have the option, you can stagger your knees, which feels a little bit more passive, and it's actually quite nice. Or you can come into a deep twist by wrapping your left leg over your right. You can place your right hand on your belly or on the top of your thigh, or wherever it feels best. As you extend the left arm over to the left, you can keep your gaze looking straight up to the ceiling, or you can bring your gaze over your left shoulder. Let's stay here for 2 more deep cycles of breath. Good, and then very gently unwind, come back to center. Give yourself just a moment to reset so you can go back and forth on your lower back or side to side. Good, and then once you reestablish that foundation, you can release the knees to the opposite side and extend your right arm over to the right. And so again, you can stagger your knees and be in a more passive position, or you can wrap your right leg over the left if you want a little bit deeper of a twist. Do what feels best. You've already done enough all day, so it's kind of a nice opportunity to just unwind and relax. And so you can close your eyes. And we'll be here for a few more cycles. And then slowly come back to center. Hug both knees into your chest once again. You can even rock from side to side. Plant your feet back down, just like we did when we were doing dynamic bridge. And we'll do one more hip opener. And so cross your right foot over your left thigh. And so for some of us, especially if we're tight in our hips, this is going to feel like enough. And you can totally stay here. You can place one hand on the top of the thigh, not your knee, right? Just the top of the thigh. And you can dorsal flex your right foot. This is going to help protect your knee, and you can stay here. If you want a little bit more, you can always bend the left knee into your chest and reach for behind your thigh or the top of your shin. So that's up to you. Again, you've already done enough all day, so sometimes less is more. So you can breathe here. We'll be here for about 3 full cycles of breath. And so we'll begin, get comfortable. And again, close your eyes if the eyes have opened. You can actually use the palm of the hand just to create a little bit of traction on the top of the thigh. And let your shoulders relax. Again, keep relaxing your throat and all the muscles of your face. Good, and then one last breath. Good, and then slowly you can unwind and plant the right foot back down just to arrive into that neutral position. Good, and then we'll do the second side. So you can bend your left knee and place the heel or the outside edge of the left foot on the top of the right thigh. And again, do what you did on the opposite side, just to be balanced on both. You can place the left hand on the top of the left thigh and the right hand just wherever is comfortable. And then once you settle in, there will be a difference in sides just because we are more dominant on one side. So just be aware without judgment. Just allow yourself to be where you are on this side and just go back to your breathing. 3 full cycles. Good, and then once you complete this side, unwind and come back to center. And once again, just hug the knees into your chest. You can rock from side to side. Good. If there's anything else that your body needs before coming into a final position of rest, now would be the time. If you're ready for Shavasana, then just begin to extend your legs forward and bring your hands by your sides. If you want to roll up a blanket and place it behind your knees, great. If you want a sandbag or if you want some grounding on the top of your hip points, you can grab a blanket and put it on top, or a pillow. And then when you're ready, just bring your hands by your sides, roll your shoulder blades underneath you. Take a big deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth, exhale. Again, feel your whole back body releasing down into the ground. Let your whole front body soften into the back body. Release the soles of your feet, your shin bones, legs, hips, belly, your chest, your arms, your hands, the back of your neck, all the muscles of your face, your forehead, and lastly, the crown of your head. You can feel the earth under you, the sky above you, maybe the air against your skin. Let go of any doing of any kind. Shavasana. Very gently begin to deepen your breath. Slowly begin to wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. Gently begin to bend one knee, then the other. And slowly roll over to a side. You can hold yourself here for just a moment. And when you're ready, you'll use your hand to press yourself up to a comfortable seated position. And you can keep your eyes closed. And when you're ready, you'll join your palms together at the heart, Anjali Mudra. Always a sign of gratitude for this practice. We take a moment to honor ourselves, our practice, our intention. May this practice serve us and our highest good and our highest potential. The light within me bows to the light within you. Namaste.